First opened back in 2010. We're on the air from Target Field. Fernando Romero, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
First pitch, 111.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Hey, let's go, kid. What time here?
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there, 1-2. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Sliced hard down the left field line. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
Batting second, the left fielder, Ben Gamble.
The 1-2. Swinging
Come
a
on,
looper
go hard.
to left.
You're scoring.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle of the order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Hey, stay hot, huh?
The 3-1 pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Cave racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Man, this is a spot where you really want.
Now to the plate, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Ben Gamble would be next.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in, Ben Gamble, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And there he goes towards second. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Digging in, Eddie Rosario, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. James on the move. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Cubs lead this one 1-0.
Oh, let it fly.
So stepping in, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting
that?
over
Get the pitch
300
right here. Here we
against
go.
right-handed pitching.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Here we go.
Hey, get a good one here right now.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across
Hey, come on, big
at
dog.
88
Get your
miles
pitch.
an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Lifted the other way
All right,
to left
get
center.
halfway.
On the move is Rosario. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Digging in now, Rick McAllister. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
McAllister.
The 1-2.
1-1-1.
On the ground out to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now at the plate, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Darren
Your pitch right here.
James.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right
Hey,
side.
nice rip, kid.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He'll get it into second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Digging in to try it again, Ben Gamble. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Ben
James stands at second with no outs. Pickoff move to second, and a dive, but he's back in.
Get your pitch and drive it. Let's go, big dog. Your spot.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit
All right,
out
come on,
towards
baby.
second.
You're up.
And there's one down now. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. He worked a bases-loaded walk in his last at-bat. 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
Hey, come on now,
And the 3-1. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Now in the box, Ian Happ. And they're runners at the corners now.
Ian Happ.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that...
Ready now, Eddie Rosario. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat her into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat plane.
At the plate, Darren James.
The second baseman, Darren James.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Start it up.
The 1-0 home. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Come on, big dog, get your
Contreras
pitch.
at second. Bodie on at first with nobody out.
Get your pitch. Drive it right here.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
The 3-1. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4. Digging in once again, Ben Gamel. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Here you go.
6 runs, 10 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. It's 8-0.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Still only 1 out in the inning. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
The 2-1. Now that's popped up. McAllister has a play. 2 gone.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Now at the plate, Mitch Garver. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Mitch Garver.
The 1-1. Hit back up the middle. The second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
That's a great example there of why the...
Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Hey, let her rip one time.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Got that pitch, huh? Here you go.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
To 1-2 now.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Here's Miguel Sano. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. James moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So striding in, Eddie Rosario. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Eddie Rosario.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. James scoops it up in time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-4 ball game right here. Final strike for the Twins. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Cubs have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
10-4 the final in this game. now baseball under the lights of Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. Striding in, Darren James. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Darren James.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Freeland is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw in a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in it.
So striding forward now, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
No balls and 1 strike. Contreras, the runner at first with 2 gone. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Let it fly right here.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
Good one right here.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Cubs have made this a 3-2 ball game.
Man, he threw a 2-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
In now for Colorado, David Dahl. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Fielder, David Dahl.
Hit out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Darren James comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. On to first, a double play. Here's Nolan Arenado. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past.
Arenado.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Striding in for the Rockies, Garrett Hampson will swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Back up the middle, reined in, And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Two left for Colorado. They're on top, however, 9-4. Ready for another chance? Darren James.
Second baseman, Darren James.
First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty look. Ready once again, Tony Walters. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Tony Walters.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
11-4 at the end of this affair.
Colorado
jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
11 runs on 14 hits. No errors.
We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, Game 2. Ross Stripling, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
And this is swung on and missed for strike 3. And adding insult to injury, that pitch hit him as well, but there's one away. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game? Stepping in, Darren James. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Hey, get your pitch here squared up.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Three-two pitch. Is swung on and missed, strike three.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that had.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Cy Chavez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One out now.
The 1-1 home. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Standing in, Darren James is hoping to avoid the hat trick. Struck out in each of his first two plate appearances so far.
One pitch, one spot. Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your
Looking to
pitch.
keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
All
He's
right,
able to
here,
get a glove on that one. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ground ball left side.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
And that's through into left field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Previous history with German Marquez. An impressive 4 for 7.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Hit on the ground out for short. Story throws it in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. The Cubs are on top, 3-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. The 2-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Right to him. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Rockies lead this one 4-3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Darren James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Ready with the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Come on, big guy.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May followers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just full happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitchers give him.
The left fielder.
Now batting, Ben Gamble, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back safely.
Come on, Let it fly right here.
He's set. The 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Rockies 4 and the Cubbies 3. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ready with the 0-1. For a base hit here as he gets this one down. Onto the bag with it is Aguilar, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Colorado, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game.
Colorado
rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
4 runs, 13 hits.
Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. Colby Allard starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
These Rockies guys, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep? Now at the plate, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Hey, he's right here one time.
Ready with the 0-2. He pulls this one into right. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Left fielder, Ben Gamble.
Here's the 0-1. Oh, it's hit to
Come
third.
on, right here, on the back,
5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Stepping into the box, Kevin Smith. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to get on and get a big inning started.
To his right, James. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, into the box now, Cy Chavez.
Number 4, Cy Chavez.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He'll bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Aguilar gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail it here 3-0. Now at the plate, Darren James, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman.
Hey, can't see it. Run like you can. Let's go.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that's
First
down.
pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So coming to the plate, Tim Kubler. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Tim
Story gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Hey, nobody away. Hey, play the 2. Let's roll it up, huh?
Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Hey, the place is 2. Let's roll that, huh?
Here's the 0-2.
Hit
Hit out towards second. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game. Into the box, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, James brings in a batting average right at .290, a respectable number for sure. The 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game